Thanks, cabby.
No problem, lad.
Here I am, back in London. I mean, it was so nice seeing Queen Elizabeth III at Friendsgiving. It reminded me of my time here, and yeah, it's just good to be back in the big city, back in the UK.
Oi there, lad. Would you like a newspaper?
Oh, hi there, little boy. I would love a newspaper. I haven't been up to date on all the British news recently. I did run this country briefly.
Oi then, you're the king then?
Well, not anymore. I passed the crown back to Queen Elizabeth III, who's a close friend of mine.
Oi, you know the queen then?
I do know the queen, and she knows my friend Caitlin as well.
You've got a friend named Caitlin then?
Yeah, I do. She was prime minister of this country briefly.
You know the prime minister then?
Not anymore, because there was a transfer of power at the time.
The power was transferred then?
It was, at that point, it was transferred then, yes. I guess, yeah, if I decided to no longer be in power, then I would transfer that power because I no longer wanted to be in power. And same goes for Caitlin.
That mushed me brains up like the mashed peas.
Oh my god, those are so delicious. I would love to eat some mashed peas now that I'm here. Like, you're getting my appetite going. How much
you
for
wish
the
it was a Sunday roast then?
I wish it was a Sunday roast, but it's Friday. Do you guys do
Friday.
anything fun on Friday?
No. Have a pint, have a chat with the lads, call it a day, get on the roofs, sweep the chimneys. You know how it goes.
It would be fun if you guys did like fish and chip Friday because of the alliteration.
Oh, that would be good, but you see, on Fridays, well, you've saved all the pences you've got,
right,
and you ain't got much left to give, so you get a pint and you call it a day.
All right, and you kind of call it a week, too, I guess, because it's Friday.
If you've got the means to not work on Saturday and Sunday.
Right, sorry, you mentioned that you were going to be sweeping chimneys over the weekend, so I don't, that was insensitive of me. I apologize.
Oi, till the bell tolls 2 a.m. I sweep and I sweep.
Forgive me for being a tourist, but, that bell, he got a name?
Oh, he's got a name, all right. His name's Benjamin, it is. But us chaps who know him real well, we call him the Big Ben. Well, you see, he's nice and big, and he's nice and tall.
Oh my gosh, you had a bit of a summer swing there for a second.
I spent my life in many a place.
Really? What's your name?
The name's Sweeney.
Sweeney. Oh, that's Sweeney or Sweeney?
Well, in your posh accent, I guess you'd call it with the Sweeney. But
Okay.
I say Sweeney with my accent.
Sounds pretty similar to me. Maybe we have more in common than you'd think. My name's Tyler. Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
When you said you've lived in a lot of places, Sweeney, what do you mean?
Well, I've lived under the bridge. I've lived on
Right.
top of the bridge. I've lived
Right.
yonder at the other bridge.
Right. Wow. And there are a lot of bridges here. London Bridge, Tower Bridge, Westminster Bridge, I think. Do you have which one are we habitating underneath at this point?
London Bridge, of course. You got to keep it simple.
Right.
I live in London, so I live in the London Bridge.
Is it helpful it's easy to remember that way when you're getting home?
Keep shit simple in my head. I says to myself as I walk home, it's time to go home. Where's home? London home. London ho! Land ho! Bridge ho! Bridge is my home.
Oh, that's helpful. A little mnemonic. great. Can I ask, when you're heading home at night, is the reason you kind of need to remind yourself of things you may have forgotten because you drink a little too many pints with the chaps having a chat at the bar, at the pub?
Well, yes, it is indeed. You see, we get off at 2 in the morning, and well, you see, I'm just tired at that point,
Right.
and well, all the fumes from the chimney's gone straight to me head, and I says to myself, well, I'm already started, might as well keep it going.
Right. Who am I to shut down a party, you know?
Exactly. And you see, at 2 in the morning, you see, lots of the respectable folks are already nice and in bed in their cottage and their townhomes and whatnot, and you see, for a young chap like me, it's a bit cold out on the streets, and so you get into the pub, you keep you nice and warm, you give 'em a shilling or two, you get a pint or two, you get a pint or three, you get a pint or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 7 or 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow, nice counting.
It's as high as I can go.
8? Can I ask, with all this drinking, how old are you, young man?
8.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you, that's funny because Elizabeth III likes counting as well. She named her horses, all of them, numbers. So it's just, I guess that's a cultural thing.
Oh, did she now? You see, I sell the papers that tell you what she's doing.
Oh, is there an Irishman that lives under that bridge with you?
Oi, mister. I told you 1,000 times. I've lived on this bridge, I've lived on other bridges. So what, I've lived on Irish Bridge. That's not a big deal now, is it?
But that would be because if were you living in Ireland on an Irish bridge, or were you living in a bridge called Irish Bridge in London?
Never left England in me whole life.
So I can see why that would be confusing, because if it were like, well, okay, where do I live? Irish Bridge, but I'm in London, now I'm confused, because that's pulling in different directions. Right. Got it.
Well, the way I'd remember it is Irish sounds like I wish. I wish I had a place to lay me head.
Right. Life can be tough as an 8-year-old. I'm
Back then I was just 4.
So I was going to ask, how long have you been out on your own for? And, what happened to Mum and Pop?
Well, since the day I turned 3.
Okay, right. 3rd birthday.
Yes, so it was. On my 3rd birthday, my mum and my dad, they said, we ain't got the room for you no more. We've got a new one coming in. You see, my mum and dad, they space out their children every 3 years.
That's a good way to do it, I think.
Yes. So they decided, 3 years, so it is. Off you pop.
Off you pop?
You pop.
Off you pop. That must be a saying. So they kicked you out to the street. You were some sort of Oliver Twist-esque urchin, begging for pence, I guess. Selling
and some
papers.
More.
Right. And please, sir, can I have some more famous?
Please, sir.
Right. Where do you get your food from? I guess, is it from the same place you get the papers to sell to the people, or how do you get who's your supplier?
Of my papers?
Yeah.
My older brother, Jimmy, of course.
Okay, and he's 3 years above you, I'm guessing.
That's it.
So Jimmy gives you the papers, and so he's also out on the street by himself selling papers?
Right, so he is.
And is he also living under London Bridge with you?
At the moment, yes, he is.
So that's nice.
Yeah, we reconnected quite recently.
So Sweeney, where is Jimmy right now?
Beats me.
Okay. And when was the last time you saw him?
3 in the morning.
When you last got off your shift, sweeping chimneys.
Well, I got off at 2 in the morning.
Right.
Went to the pub for about an hour.
Right.
Popped home at 3 a.m.
Right.
Got my supply of newspapers. And
From
then off he
Jimmy.
popped.
Right, okay. So you guys are kind of on overlapping schedules.
Ships passing in the night, we call ourselves.
Is that because ships pass under the bridge at night?
So it is. And he jumps onto one and off he rides.
Oh, so he rides down the river.
The Thames, so it is.
Right. Is he selling papers on the boats, or does he?
Beats
What does
me.
he get up to?
We don't have much time to discuss, because
Right.
off he pops as soon as he hands me the stack of newsies for the next day.
And I'm assuming you don't know where those come from in the first place.
I figure it comes from Tommy.
And who would Tommy be?
Tommy's me brother, 6 years older than myself.
Right, 6 years older than you, 3 years older than Jimmy. Got it. And just to skip through everything, London Bridge, you saw him at 3 a.m., different schedules.
Me and Tommy
Yeah.
haven't seen Tommy my whole life.
Okay. Oh, so that ship's that passing in the wind. In the night. The wind's making them move. Sorry.
Well, if it was a sailboat,
Right, but we're talking about motor boats. Right?
double-decker,
Oh,
Like the
like the
buses?
buses. Those are so fun. They're fun for me to see because they're red, and that's my favorite color.
is it so?
Yeah, because it's on the flag of America.
Oh, so it is. That's why me favourite colour is, I don't know, ain't never seen a flag in me whole life.
Well, you need only look up, Sweeney.
Where to?
The flags hanging off of the buildings.
Oh, please. Those ain't for me to look at. I'm up at the top of the buildings. I look down.
Right. But if you're at the top and looking down, you would also be able to see them, I think.
I'm just looking at how the cars look all miniature and shit.
Sweeney, let's not curse now, okay? You're 8 years old.
Yeah, but I live on my own.
Right, you do. Do you
And
have...
my closest relative is 11 years old.
Well, so I was just going to say something. So you're 8. We have 2 older brothers.
Right.
You got kicked out. We know you have a younger sibling somewhere, presumably 3
Right.
years younger than you. Or we know for sure 3 years younger than you. So we have a 5-year-old relative
that's a good
who should
point.
theoretically also be out on the street at this point. So do we know
Yeah,
him?
but I wouldn't know him from the man on the moon.
Well, I feel like he'd probably look very different from the man on the moon.
What, Neil Armstrong?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant more like a mythical man who lives on whose face is the face of the moon.
No, everyone's always saying me pops looks like if Neil Armstrong had a receding hairline.
Is he? But he's not related to Neil Armstrong in any way.
God, no.
Right. What's your last name?
Sweeney.
So Sweeney's the surname. So what's your Christian name?
Sydney, so it is.
So it is?
Sydney.
Oh, totally missed that. So Sydney Sweeney is your full name.
So it is.
Are you aware that there is a famous American actress who
Never been to America a day in my life.
Right, but I think she's crossed the pond, yeah, in a sense, culturally.
So she has. Beats me. Wouldn't know her from the woman on the mountain.
Right. Okay, got it. And who is the woman on the mountain to you?
Beats me. Wouldn't know her.
Right. Got it. But you do know Neil Armstrong. So knowing Neil Armstrong does help you okay. So you wouldn't be able to differentiate Neil Armstrong from your little sibling, but you do know who Neil Armstrong is. So you might be able to. But that being said, because your dad looks like Neil Armstrong with a receding hairline, then your little sibling might actually just also look like Neil Armstrong, which would make him sort of difficult to tell apart from the actual Neil Armstrong. I think I'm getting hung up on semantics here. But
You got my brain all muddled just then.
like mushed peas.
mashed and mushed like a minty pea on the side of a plate of a nice fresh Sunday roast.
Right, but it's Friday, so.
And thank
bummer.
God it is. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen. A friend of mine, famously.
Oi, you're friends with the Queen?
Yeah, remember we talked about that in the beginning of the conversation? She's one of my closest
Oi,
friends.
we've talked before.
And I'm one of the... We talked before? What was that you just said, Sydney Sweeney?
We've talked before.
We've talked... Well, we've been talking for 15 minutes.
Oh, right, so. So in this conversation...
Yes, I meant earlier in this conversation.
Oh, right, so you did. Sorry, chap. My brain's all mushed up like peas.
Right. Next to a Sunday roast.
Yeah. Next to a Yorkshire pudding. So it is.
So it is. That also sounds delicious. Well, that's great. So parents
You was
are out of the
going on
picture.
about how me 5-year-old brother's probably on the loose now.
Right, that's what I was just about to get back to. So parents are out of the picture. We have 2 older siblings, but we only have ever seen one of them. But we know who the eldest is. You have, if I'm doing the math correctly, a 5-year-old sibling who's out on the loose, but we don't know who, what, where, why, when, or how.
Right.
Presumably as well, you have a 2-year-old sibling who lives with your parents still, but is a year away from getting the boot out onto the street.
Oh, so it is. Yeah, so
it is. So right now, so you're a middle child. Same.
Right.
So there you go.
Oh.
That's common ground.
There we go. It's probably why we're so difficult to be around sometimes, needing attention and whatnot.
I don't know if I would say that about myself, but to each
Well, I'm not going to say it about myself either. It can be our little secret. Cheers to that, lad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I thought you would have like a drink or something for me, but that's okay.
Oh no, not 2 a.m. quite yet.
Right. Sorry. It's 2 a.m. somewhere though, right?
Well, I'm still on the clock.
Right. Well, you're not on the clock. The clock is on that tower.
Well, I
over
will
there.
be later.
You'll be there later?
Yeah,
You clean the chimney in Big Ben?
gotta sweep it up.
That's a good one to clean, though. I would call that a prestigious job.
Well, I would too.
So you must be proud of the work that you do, you know?
Right, so I am. I'm giving the news out to the people. I'm letting their clock not have too much dust in the chimney.
Right.
I practically run this city, I do.
You kind of do. I mean, you could be the mayor of London for you know, if I were the one to choose.
Right, so it seems though that you are in the position to maybe do that for me.
Right, I forgot about that I actually am in the position to choose. Would you want to be the mayor of London?
Right, so I would.
You think you would?
Yeah, why not? I've got a nice cap on me head.
You do,
I've got a nice pair of feet
right? And
on
you've
the
got
ground.
plenty of smut on them, and also your hands and your face.
Yeah, and my pants are cut a little capri.
They are definitely a mid-shin length.
And my sleeves are nice and rolled up, so they are.
Right, and you are wearing overalls as well.
So I am.
A lot of tweed.
Suspenders, to say the least.
That's what they are. They are suspenders. They're not overalls. That was my bad. I'm prescribing an American clothing item onto you. Forgive me.
Right, so you are. And in me pocket right here, look what I got. Oh, what's that? A kerchief.
A kerchief. There's a little blood on
Yeah.
it.
Well, just a little from when I coughed earlier.
So do you have a sort of disease?
Wouldn't know, would I?
Consumption, perchance?
Wouldn't even know what it was called.
Right.
Ain't never been to the doctor's office in me whole life.
Well, when you're mayor, that'll be first step on the agenda. How does that
Right,
sound?
so. I only want to go to the doctor if everybody can go to the doctor.
Don't worry, that's actually been settled here.
Huh?
Everybody can go to the doctor. You could go to the doctor.
What you playing at?
There's a health service in this country that you can just you can make a doctor's appointment. I think wait times are a lot, but it is free. So I would definitely recommend you do that, I guess, regardless of whether or not this mayor thing works out.
So you think the mayor thing isn't going to work out?
No, it totally will work out. I'm just
Because
worried
I've got
about
a
making...
strong shake.
What do you mean by that?
Got a strong handshake on myself.
Right.
Me and Jimmy, we've practiced quite a bit. Ready in case we meet anyone higher up on the streets.
And so the idea is that you'd be a good mayor because of your ability to shake
Because I
hands?
could shake the hands, make the deals.
Right, of course. You do
Kiss
need
a
to...
baby on the forehead if I could.
That would be great. Although, again,
Of course, I never
disease
known
thing-
a baby before.
Right, because you get kicked out of the house immediately when one is produced.
So it is.
The problem is that as sort of a sickly child, I'm worried that making you mayor might not be a great how do I say this politely, long-term investment.
Why? I've got at least 92 years left of life.
With the assumption being that you're going to live to 100.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy told me everybody lives to 100 now.
Jimmy told you that.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the context of that conversation?
How long people live till.
Right. He's simply, of course. So Jimmy, okay. So I hate to break this to you. But despite the health care, people don't all live to 100. In fact,
You're saying my brother, my older brother, doesn't know what's going on? You think my brother's misinformed? He's older.
He is. He's 11. And this is going to blow your mind because I know numbers for you stop at 8, but also go up to 100, and you knew about 92. But I'm 21, which is pretty old. It's...
What?
Yeah.
You're not in the Cairo chamber yet.
What's the Cairo chamber?
What's that fancy thing they do where they freeze you?
Oh, the cryogenic freezing. No,
Yeah.
They haven't frozen me. Do you think that people get frozen?
Yeah.
And that's how they live to 100?
Yeah.
And then they unplug them at 100?
Yeah.
And just kind of let them die?
Yeah.
What kind of newspapers are you selling?
I don't know. I think Jimmy writes them.
Right. Can I see the cover on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are what we would call conspiracy theories in America.
What?
So this one here that says that Princess Diana is alive and working as one of the Muppets.
Yeah, Jimmy saw her just the other day.
Working as one of the Muppets.
Yeah.
Posing for photos in Piccadilly Circus for £5.
Yeah.
That, I'm going to venture to say, is not true. In the same way that this article here about how Neil Armstrong lives among lizards on the moon is also
Yeah.
not true. And then
What you talking on?
this other one here about how, this one's particularly interesting. Because it's kind of inconsistent with the first one, because this one says Princess Diana is alone living as a lady on a mountain. So you have that she's both the lady on the mountain,
Right.
and then also that she's working as a Muppet in Piccadilly Circus. So you see
beats
immediately
me.
how those contradictions should discredit the newspaper here.
Yeah, but Princess Diana's a princess. She can do whatever she wants.
She is dead, though, which is also counter to what we're reading on the back
What you gonna
here,
tell me
which
next?
is that she's in
that
the
the
cryo
London Eye
freezer.
isn't the eye in the Illuminati?
No, I don't think it is, because the London Eye is a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, but the Ferris wheel's where they do their Illuminati meetings.
It would be a bad place for a meeting because you go up in it, and then you go down in it, and that's like 15 minutes total. And they're kind of small pods, so you wouldn't be able to fit like the whole Illuminati presumably in there.
You don't think that the Illuminati can pay to keep going round and round and round, and maybe even rent out a whole space for themselves for every single Friday when they have their meetings?
That's a good point. I actually don't have a counter argument to that one necessarily. They probably do rent out spaces on Fridays. That being said, you know what? Maybe the London Eye one is right. I'm gonna give you that one. I have no way to
Thank you.
discredit that one. That one's totally fine. I could ask.
Give me a shake, sir.
Okay, let me just. Ow! Oh wow, that is really strong. Like how you said
Didn't
it
I
would be.
tell you?
You did. You told me that would be strong, and you were right. So there you go. I don't think we can have a mayor that believes kind of such ludicrous things and doesn't really know a lot about sort of current events outside of tabloids produced by his brother. And I don't think that unless you did something to really convince me of your ability, like I don't think I could reasonably recommend that you be the mayor of London to Elizabeth III, my good friend.
Well, that's not fair. That's this problem with intellectuals like yourselves. You
Right.
think you know everything, and all of us are just dummies who can't even lead.
I don't want to sound arrogant, but like I do actually know a lot. I'm a podcaster, which means that I have to be really I am sort of a leading expert on any topic I decide to tackle. And my voice is considered to be important and relevant to many
Like the
listeners.
voice of a generation.
Right, yes, exactly. That's what people have called me.
Right. That's what Jimmy calls Benedict Cumberbatch.
You're a fan of his?
Jimmy is.
Have you seen
I
a
ain't
movie
never
before?
seen him.
I was just going to say that. Okay, so you haven't. Because you work all the time.
Right. Wouldn't know him from The Man in the Boat.
Jimmy? Jimmy
What?
Jimmy jumps in the boat. So Jimmy is the man in
Is
the boat.
my brother English world-renowned actor Benedict Cumberbatch?
He could be
I'm gonna have to tell him to write a story about this.
in the newspaper.
Right.
I don't think he's probably not Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's pretty tall.
Does he have pronounced eyebrows?
Yeah. And a strong jawline.
Now I can't remember if Benedict Cumberbatch has pronounced eyebrows. Can he say the word
I don't know
penguin?
that would be the first thing.
That's a
people would
famous
say.
thing. Famously Benedict Cumberbatch can't say the word penguin.
He sounds like my brother Jimmy.
Who also can't say the word penguin?
Not to save his life. He says pangolin. He says pangolin. He just makes it up each time, it seems.
So actually, your brother might be Benedict Cumberbatch. So then
Oh.
I have another question.
You may.
Is Benedict Cumberbatch 11 years old?
Well, that beats me.
he could be a child actor and just be playing up.
I mean, he is very tall.
Very tall. Right. A tall child could be. He has Benedict Cumberbatch has very supple skin from what I've seen.
Well, and now that I think about it, sometimes his lower half starts talking.
Right. So your brother Jimmy, who is Benedict Cumberbatch, is actually two people in a coat. And I'm just gonna put this out there, and maybe I could be wrong. The lower half could perchance be Tommy, who you haven't seen since birth, because he would be under a sort of trench coat.
Well, that could make sense, because, well, my brother Jimmy's always wearing a trench coat.
Right, there you go. So your brother Jimmy is the actor Benedict Cumberbatch, from what it sounds like.
Well, it sounds like both me brothers are the actor,
Jimmy and Tommy.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Physicality is a big part of acting, after all. And then you are named Sydney Sweeney, who is also an actor.
So I am.
Who's also an actor. Are you sure? I'm just gonna say something really out there. Are you sure you're not the actress Sydney Sweeney?
Well, how would I know if I am or if I ain't?
How would you know that you weren't the actress Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, because I've been told me whole life my name's Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney, and I work as a newspaper boy, and my brother Jimmy gives me my newspapers, and then I sweep the chimneys at 2 a.m. So how would I know?
Well, because if at any point in that schedule were you filming, like, Madam Web?
Is that the one with the spider girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. I filmed that once upon a time.
Okay, so you were in the movie Madam Web.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be a moving picture after all of that. I just thought I was flying around with my friend Dakota Johnson.
You know Dakota Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Peach of a lady.
That's nice. I've heard that. I've heard she's nice. And then, okay, this is maybe kind of a testy topic of conversation, let's call it. Do you recall filming a jeans commercial?
I love jeans.
Right. You have on...
I wear them, like, every day.
And they're cut up to your... I see the pair right now cut up to your whatchamacallit, your calves.
My calf. They're called capris.
Right, they're your capri jeans.
Yeah, I love jeans.
I mean, those
every
are
day
great
I'm wearing jeans. Yeah, they're great jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
That's something you would just say, kind of off the cuff.
Yeah, well, there's no deeper meaning behind it, if that's what you're getting at. I just love jeans.
Right, you do just love jeans.
I wear them every day when I'm working on cars.
Right. She also likes to do that. Okay, got it. Now that I'm looking at you under all of the soot, you do look like Sydney Sweeney.
Oi, me?
Yeah.
Me, who you mistook for a little boy? You think I look like Sydney Sweeney?
Well, you have your hair kind of tucked up into a cap. But now that you... Take your cap off for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a blonde bob. Yeah, you look like a regular Fox News anchor.
Ah, well, thank you. They've all got good jeans too.
They all have great jeans as well.
They wear them every day.
I'm sure they do on their way to and from work. So that's good. So you are, but I guess my last question would be, Sydney Sweeney has an American accent, but you've lived under so many bridges that you probably have that in your Rolodex as well. I mean, I did hear the Southern accent peek through earlier, too.
Right.
So that's it, then. That explains it.
Okay, fine.
Well, there it was. I'm wondering, what bridge was that? That gave you that one?
Just jeans. I love them.
The jeans bridge.
Yes. Seriously, stop it. I'm undercover. I'm
Oh.
doing a role.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, this is actually Sydney Sweeney. You're prepping for a role as a street urchin?
Yeah.
That's for the project that's coming up with Benedict Cumberbatch, who's also playing a street urchin.
Yes. Yeah.
He's playing two street urchins. He's doing a Sinners thing, where he's acting in
Yeah,
both roles.
he plays like the top and the bottom parts.
Right. Okay. You call that a verse. That's wow. Oh my! I'm such a big fan of you and your work.
Thank you. Did you see Chrissy?
I'm gonna get around to it. I'm gonna get around to Chrissy. I know. Yeah. I'm sorry about that one.
Because I made myself ugly for that one. So
I know.
I think.
But you look beautiful, very youthful in the soot.
Thank you.
Right now, yes. So that's great.
My body just bounces back very easily.
I can see that under the suspenders and the sort of raggedy shirt, there's a gigantic corset being used to maintain your figure to look like that of an 8-year-old boy.
Right. Well, I have huge boobs.
Right. Famously.
But it's not about that. I mean, if you've seen Chrissy, it's really not about my boobs.
No, I bet it's not. I've heard The Housemaid coming up is supposed to do well, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
You were on Fallon this week.
Stop.
Well, actually, I guess this is kind of crazy to say, but I am I'm a podcaster, as I mentioned. I am friends with the Queen of England, if you need a reference. Not to brag, but basically, if it's all right with you, I have been recording this entire thing for my friend Caitlin. Yeah. And I would love if you would give me permission to just include this on my podcast.
Oh my god, of course. Anytime I do interviews, it goes well for me.
Right. So that's good. I mean, it's gold. You know exactly what to say at the right time.
Right.
So that's
I didn't
perfect.
even need media training. I refused it. I refused media training and intimacy coordinators and but I don't refuse any jobs. I do anything that they want me to do.
Right. That's the right combination of things, I think. You've struck it. Let me tell you.
Gold. I've struck gold.
You have struck gold. Well, that's great. So I guess I'll include this recording on our podcast, and I guess everybody go see Chrissy in theaters. Is it in theaters still?
They took it out of theaters.
Okay, rent it, everyone, when it's on VOD. So that's just make sure to rent. Everybody rent Chrissy, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then see the Housemaid.
I got ugly for it, but just remember that's not what I look like.
In real life, no. I'm with her in real life, guys, and she looks like a little boy, but
Thank you.
The hottest little boy you've ever seen in your entire life.
Exactly. That's what I was going for.
So you don't actually, are you actually living under a chimney living under a bridge and sweeping chimneys?
Oh my god. That'd be disgusting.
That would be disgusting. Okay, so you just come out here every once in a while just to hawk papers and see what people say.
Right. I mean, I'm an actress, right? So.
Right, you are. In a sense. What's Zendaya like?
Who?
Right, never mind. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give you this paper back since it is a prop.
Thank you.
And I'll be on my way. Yeah. Let me know if you want to meet the Queen at some point.
I don't know. I'm more I'm pretty pro-America.
Right, you are. All right. So you hang in here, okay? Good luck with the Dickens thing that we've got going on.
Thank you.
I have to tell Caitlin about this. Ring, ring, ring. International call. Ring, ring.
Hey, Tyler.
Hi. Oh, I'm glad I got through to you.
What's up?
I'm in London, right? I told you, back in our own
Yeah.
stomping grounds.
Right.
And I just bumped into a street urchin.
They still have those? That's so funny.
So now that I think about it, clearly they don't. That
Oh.
being said, I was fooled into believing that there were street urchins still because I was actually interacting with a very convincing actress that I know we all love and adore.
Oh my god. Zendaya?
So close. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh my god. Like from American Eagle?
From American Eagle, right?
Oh my god. Incredible.
Yeah.
Wait, were you recording?
I was recording the entire time.
Ah! Oh my
So
god. Okay, that's
she's
so
on
awesome.
the pod. Like,
She said you could post?
yeah, she did. I asked her
Oh my god, that's gonna be so good for our brand. Everything
be
she
great.
touches turns to gold.
immediately. That's what she said. She said, I've struck gold. That was like her words, verbatim.
Oh my god, I'm so glad she knows her worth.
You have to when you're in this industry, right? Oh my god, tell me about it.
Because people will try to tear you down.
They will. Like a statue, but you have to resist.
It's really beautiful. Yeah. That's amazing. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
It's gonna be so good. I don't even want you to hear it in advance. Like, just listen to it once it hits. Like, it's really
Okay.
good.
I'll listen to it on Spotify and YouTube and
Apple
Podcasts on
Amazon
Friday at
Music?
9 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, roughly around then.
Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. I'll just set an alarm for it.
All right. Yeah, I guess I should post soon because I'm in England.
Oh, time difference.
Time difference, so it's gonna catch
Yeah.
up. So let's. Okay. Well, great talking.
You too.
What
Okay,
are
I'm so
what are you up
excited.
to?
I'm just chilling.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just on the top of a mountain right now.